Hello and welcome to 25 Days of Christmas. Today we are going to be looking at the Christmas hymn called Christmas Hymn. Very creative, right? And we're going to be looking at the passage Psalm 96, 1 through 4. Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. Sing to the Lord, bless his name. Proclaim the good news of his salvation from day to day. Tell of his glory among the nations, his wonderful deeds among all the peoples. For great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised. Psalm 96, verses 1 through 4. So our carol or our hymn for today is Christmas Hymn, which is a very new hymn, probably the newest hymn that we will be looking at. In fact, I'm sure it's the newest hymn that we'll be looking at. It was written in the 1980s and came out as part of a 1983 Christmas album called the Amy Grant Christmas Album. It was a song that was written by Amy Grant and Michael W. Smith. Now, I looked around for some information about the hymn itself and what inspired them to write it and all of this. I couldn't find anything. So I thought I would tell you a little bit of the history of this song that I do know, which is because it's part of my history. And so when I was growing up, this was something that every time my family would start to get the Christmas stuff out and put the tree up and decorate the tree, we would put Amy Grant's Christmas album on the record player, right? That's what we, that was when this was. We would put it on the record player and we would listen to Amy Grant's Christmas album as we decorated the tree and decorated the house. And to this day, it's that hearing the songs of that Christmas album just bring me right back to it's Christmas time. Like that's kind of when Christmas starts to feel like Christmas to me. And so even now with my children, that's one of the things I still do. Now it's not on a record player now. We usually either pull up YouTube or have a CD or something like that, but we can listen to this same album and my kids get to listen to it and they know it. And then of course they have other songs that they like to listen to as well. But it's something that really just livened up that decorating time. So this is something that it's a very new hymn, but something that has, at least for me, been very exciting and impactful for my life. Now we have a lot of really great hymns and songs throughout the centuries. In fact, the songs and carols that we have been looking at throughout this devotional series have some of them have been some very old songs. They're hundreds upon hundreds of years old. But something that we see in our passage today is the value of singing a new song. Right? What would it say? Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord all the earth. And it talks about proclaiming the good news of his salvation from day to day. Tell of his glory among the nations. Singing a new song can be a new way of being able to proclaim the good news of God's salvation among the nations. And these new songs, they can reinvigorate a believer, or maybe they hit the ears of a person who doesn't know Jesus in just the right way that it resonates with them and it leads them to that point where they're able to receive Jesus by faith. The new song is a new way to be able to proclaim that good news. And so I think it's great that we're still writing new Christmas carols and new Christmas hymns to be able to sing of the wonderful things that God has done. And I hope we keep doing that. And we keep doing that while also remembering all of these great older hymns and older songs that have served so many generations before us and still serve us today. Amen. Amen. All right. Well, I will see you tomorrow and maybe you'll come up with a new song in the meantime. We'll see. See you later.